This is probably the worst idea we've had so far.
I'm comfortable. I don't care.
I'm deeply uncomfortable.
Oh, well, alright, I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and I'm not at all uncomfortable right now. And neither is my good friend Francisco Gonzalez. How are you doing, sir?
I'm great, trolls. Why are we naked? I'll tell you why, because it's St. John's Eve, and that's what you do.
We were gonna get matching snake tattoos, but sadly, we couldn't get... Yeah, it was like
if only I had a Sharpie, I should have drawn one on. That would have been amazing.
And I don't, but
well.
I can just... I'll just bang my chest for no reason.
I have a post-it note.
Close enough.
I drew a snake on it. There.
I can't see you right now, but I'm sure you look delightful.
I'm ready to go to a
Are you ready for
ceremony?
Yeah! Are we ready for St. John's Eve?
I am ready for St. John's Eve.
Right.
Too bad I don't have a crocodile mask.
Ah, shit! I clicked on the ad instead of the actual
video.
No! There we go. We were so excited, we accidentally clicked on advertisement instead of debauchery. Sorry, my bad.
And then the night became as day. I glimpsed nature's reddest claw. The face of me looked back at me as I
something stared into its maw.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it was maw.
I mean, we'd have to ask Josh Mandel about this, but I think he got into Stuart M. Rosen's stash.
Oh!
Oh, God!
Oh, no!
That is one of the freakier close-ups in this game, by the way.
Yes, yes it is.
And I look a little like this chicken.
How did they get into the shop?
Gabriel?
They can teleport. If they can choke some bastard in a church from miles away, they can teleport a chicken in.
Yeah, I don't know.
They had a key.
I mean,
when Malia was here, she pulled the clay trick on Gabe.
Probably.
Yeah.
That'd be a really interesting alternate game. You play through this game as Malia.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
You have to do voodoo stuff.
Yeah. And just go, alright, Dr. John, now you procured the chicken. No, stop, listen to me. Go find a chicken. We'll put it in his living room for no goddamn reason and draw a circle around it. That'll freak the fuck out of his assistant. So she'll go get beignets for breakfast. Yeah.
Also, he did a really good job of getting that blood out of that carpet.
Yeah. I mean, for all his faults as a womanizer and as a general weirdo, Gabriel is really good with a sponge.
Yeah, he's very good at cleaning.
Really?
So, that's...
Oh, and how excited he is about fucking drums.
Yeah, well...
I mean, I'm a drummer. I don't get that excited about drums.
Times Picayune. Dated the 23rd.
I love how she insists on saying 1993.
Well, and this time she said the 23rd of June instead of June 23rd.
It discusses the day's Catholic roots.
She got into Stuart M. Rosen's stash as well. Which would
Which
explain the languid pace of her narration.
That would, yes. I am very relaxed right now, Stuart. Thank you for the brownies. And then he said, "My pleasure, Virginia. I'm Stuart M. Rosen." Because that's what he sounds like.
Yeah. Now he's got more of a gravelly, but yeah, just went, and now I'm gonna hit record, and you just go. I can't do it. Have you noticed that in the making of video of Gabriel Knight, Stuart M. Rosen kind of looks like Dave Gilbert?
They'll be out tonight for sure.
If Dave had like a full beard and different glasses, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, not the same voice, but
Gabriel.
Oh my God! It's an envelope.
Oh, an envelope!
No! Save us from the envelope.
Special delivery.
And Virginia is kind of in a playful mood, going, haha, special delivery. Might be anthrax, we'll never know.
There was no anthrax in 1993. Only the band.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure there was. Nah,
well,
there's been anthrax forever.
If Anthrax named themselves after the biological weapon, then there must have been anthrax.
Well, I mean, what I meant was the whole, like, anthrax scare wasn't in 93. That was 2001.
So what would you put in an envelope in 1993 to scare the piss out of a southern gentleman?
Underground with this thing. It runs wide
a condom?
throughout the department and the city board.
Good answer.
Already being watched.
Oh, my snake wasn't as... I'm missing
I take
two
missing
loops on my snake.
A swivel.
Two
That's
swivels. I can
okay.
add them.
It's too hot.
I mean, they're all hopped up on. I mean, even Stuart can't keep up with the sort of stuff that Dr. John's puffing around, so he'll be fine.
There, I
think this
updated
note
my
looked
snake.
great
It
in the
looks
book, don't you?
looks a little
I
bit
can't
more.
wait to see this in editing.
I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put it on again.
Detective Moody.
Actually, I'll wait till Gabriel gets it drawn on, and then I'll put it on for real, and I'll keep it on. It's
Yeah.
interfering with my headphone cord, but that doesn't matter.
Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
Please keep me informed of whatever the fuck is happening over in New York City, because nothing will compare to Francisco and the Sharpie
Trying,
battle.
Gracie.
There's a lot of banging happening in this building. I don't know what's going on. Someone's moving or
Excuse
something.
me?
Oh, it's
Yeah?
the Lucky Dog Man, which is
Lucky
completely
Dog?
pointless
Hey, haven't I
because.
seen that before?
Oh, I'm sorry, the beignet
No, this is
guy.
the beignet dude.
Used to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a
the
Royal
beignet guy who
Hunter.
is the cousin.
Yeah. It's one of those uncelebrated incidental characters of Gabriel
Yeah.
Knight.
But see, you have to go through this whole process
Why'd
of
you leave,
convincing him to go
Royal
back to the
Hunter?
police station so that he can distract the police officers.
Lucky Dog
But because of
guy?
the
He was
cycles,
my cousin Ralph. He
it
went off
very
to college,
rarely
so-
works. So you have to wait for the police officer. And thank God they added
I
that.
thought Jackson
That
Square would be a better
Officer
kid,
Frick
you
falls
know?
asleep.
Turns
Because
Oh
out-
shit! Yeah, we
if you
are
only
about
had the
to.
one chance, then
Yeah.
that would have been really annoying.
Oh, we are gonna get into that, sir.
Why don't you go back there?
You have no idea. I think there's a lot of editing coming up, and a lot of things of me dicking around with DOSBox settings and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just not
One thing I
seeing
just
the
want to bring
house
up
yet,
briefly
but I
is,
expect
from a programming standpoint, they've got this dialogue tree going in the lower third of the screen. They've got both the interrogation screen and you've got dialogue trees in the
I
lower
always
third.
liked that beat, but
And it's
I
kind of
thought
interesting
I'd give
because,
this a shot.
well, you're not interrogating
Oh,
this guy, you're just having a chat, but
grass
there are
is
still
all
dialogue options.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
You're right.
I just
I'm
think
going
that's
back over there
interesting.
today.
In a sort of
Yeah.
overdone way, kind of.
Well, again, speaking of things I ripped off for Lamplight City, I did the same thing. Whenever there's dialogue
He's
options
back.
where you have you have a better idea of what you're actually going to say, they appear on the bottom of the screen. Whereas when you're in close-up view, the subjects to ask about appear in a box in the center of the screen.
Alright.
And sometimes.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes within conversations, you get the option to elaborate a bit more on your question by asking things. And yeah, they appear at the bottom of the screen, just because.
Grab me 3 or 4, would you?
That's cool.
Forget it, I'm broke.
There are a couple of things in this beignet scene that I kind of want to highlight.
Yes.
First of all, your chest should look a bit like the umbrella stand.
Yeah.
Second, the animation is kind of all over the place in this. She goes outside and just stands with her back to the beignet dude
There.
Yeah.
and just does nothing.
Now
is
I
this
wonder
part?
if
Sorry.
was this put in as like a goof? Like, will it ever let you do that? Yeah, there you go. The fuck? Yeah. What's that all about? Yeah.
It is
Oh,
supposed
did
to
you
let you do
reload?
Forget.
I reloaded and
Did you try setting your speed all the way up?
Yeah, that's not actually gonna do
Gabriel,
much. And this is so infuriating
Look.
because you're supposed to click
Yeah.
open on the little door and then you can
Yeah.
click the key on the and
Stay put. I'll be back.
here we go again.
again. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my
Yeah,
god, and he's so slow.
The game is really struggling at this point.
Yeah, wow.
And I actually did this 3 or 4 times. I had to go in and
See, and
tinker
the
with
problem is
settings.
when you click the key on the door, it's a non-blocking thing, so he just
Yeah.
walks.
The timer's still running in the
The
background.
timer's still, yeah,
Anytime, Gabe.
yeah, I see you're clicking on. Did you actually get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Because once it
wow.
gets to this bit, then
I've
the timer
never
stops.
been able. Yeah, I've never been able to do that.
Yeah, see, conversely, I didn't know that Frick falls asleep because
Yeah.
I thought I'd fucked up. I'd screwed the pooch by not
No.
doing it in time. I've always done the thing where, he fucks off, I run to
Right.
the thing.
That's funny. That
Yeah.
window's
No, he does
now
fall
on
asleep,
the
although
other side.
It takes
It's
a while.
annoying. Well, it's annoying too because he fakes you out. Like
Not me.
he nods his head and then he pops up and then he does it like 3 times and then finally he falls asleep. But he doesn't fall asleep for a very long time. So there's even more timer nonsense.
Should we spoil the thing
This
with
trapper might
the
come in handy.
remakes version of the scene and also the scene that was in the novel? Those are the same 2 things.
You can,
Uh,
but I'd like to point out real quick that the drawer opening and closing noises are clearly someone just going,
Yes!
which I always found charming.
That is true. That is a very good
But please
astute
talk
observation.
about
And
that thing.
And also, there's a million drawers and things you can open. He doesn't want to open any of them. He only wants to open that one drawer.
Yeah.
The scene in the novel and in the remake of that police scene is where he actually breaks in. He doesn't. The Beignet guy is nowhere to be found in that. He actually breaks in from a side window, and everyone is still at their station inside, the police station. And once he gets the tracking device, he turns over to that one-way mirror, and all the police officers are just looking at him with this blank expression through the one-way mirror, and he just, gets the fuck out of there as quick as he can. And I think that is, when I read that in the novel, I was legitimately freaked out. I thought that was so much better than what they did in the game.
Yeah.
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I
Oh
must
yes,
close
it is.
the
It is one of those
museum
nights,
early.
isn't it,
This
Mr.
is
Wolf?
St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards
Yes.
dusk. I have things I must do.
Yes, Tings.
That delivery, that reading there, sounds nothing like the rest of his reading.
Mr. Knight.
You're right. It doesn't.
Spirits guard you well.
It's a lot more subdued. He's like, "Oh, good night, Mr. Knight. I have to go." Whereas the rest of the time, he's like, "I am Dr. John."
And I love in the making of video, Michael Dorn is like, well, his voice is nothing like Worf because Worf's voice is a lot lower than mine, and he says it like his voice is a lot
Will you
lower
do me
than
a favor?
mine. He's like, okay, cool. So you're like,
Use your paints.
Fucking
to cover
Barry
the
White
snake
on your own
tattoo
time.
Onto my chest.
here we
Now,
go.
why on earth would you want me to do that?
Why on earth would you? Well, it's a good luck snake. It wards off
I'm
evil.
going to a party tonight.
I don't remember what she says if you pick that, but I assume
You don't
it's something
say.
along the lines of, what do you
guess
think
you're
I am,
going
a
with
fucking
Malia.
idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her line reading of, Malia,
I should help you out with something like that.
is borderline annoying, but not really. It's,
Yeah.
from an inferior actress, it would have come off as
You're
shitty.
jealous about my
But
feelings for
Leah Remini just does something with it.
You
I think
know
it's that
that's not it.
New York
I just think
sarcastic
as your friend,
tone of voice she
that's
has.
trouble.
It's perfectly
Fair enough.
understandable.
And also she quit Scientology. I mean, good on her.
Yeah.
Quite naturally.
Yeah, Grace, I think we talked about this
I would
briefly
rather
in
be
one of
hung
the
by
other
my hair
episodes,
over a
but
bed of scorpions.
Grace is supposed to be
know it must be
Japanese,
hard.
and
Yeah.
a Japanese immigrant, like she was born in Japan,
Avoid hearing
but
about
she
it.
sounds like, well, Leah Remini.
Yeah.
Which is
Is it
kinda
Remini or
strange.
Remini?
I think it's
Can we at least
Remini,
go
I
in
don't
the
know.
back?
The making of video says Remini. So I've
okay.
always gone with that.
Could you say that
Okay.
one more time? And
Also, Gabriel, please.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason why his right leg is slightly in front of the left leg in his standing sprite, because he's just got a massive fucking boner under there at
Probably.
every given point in the
I
story.
say?
What do you think you said, you dick? But yeah,
I
actually,
can't walk straight.
I'm walking kind of funny. I think someone on Twitter actually mentioned that they
Alright.
changed
Let's
Grace's
go.
heritage from
shirt,
just
please.
Japanese immigrant to
you don't
Japanese
know how
American.
long I've been waiting.
That's what it
in
was.
the remake,
No.
but also I think in the novel actually. I think Jane Jensen retconned her into
Hold
being Japanese
still.
American.
Okay.
But you can ask her about her family,
Yeah.
and I
One
didn't do
more
that in this
remark,
video, obviously,
and I'm
but
leaving.
I know that that she
Okay,
says that her parents are
okay.
traditional Japanese. I don't think she mentions where she grew up or anything.
nah.
Because she's
Done.
not from New Orleans.
It's
she
just
mentions that she
stunning.
just moved there.
Sorry I couldn't make it last.
But I
So
mean,
where-
if she was
where
raised
do we-
in, New York, then
Well,
it makes
it's not
sense
what
that
I
she could have
expected from you.
sounded like
Yeah.
Leah Remini. Also, I'm putting my... There we go.
See you later.
I've got my tattoo
Don't
on
hurry
for
back
St.
on my
John's
account.
Eve.
There we go. Where are you going? Don't wait up. Don't ask. Even though this is kind of extraneous. No, wait. The next. Oh, this is very much important. This is very non-extraneous.
Yes.
You have to decode this dude's drum message. Sorry, never mind. Carry on. Later, you can decode some shit that you kind of already know. But they actually went to the trouble of having him play the drum code for that. Boring shit, I know. What the hell was I saying before?
Also, doesn't the drummer kind of notice that Gabriel's standing right next to him with his big... We're just looking in a book?
And for
Wouldn't
a
he-
while, too. I mean,
Yeah.
take a look how... I mean, I know the answer to this puzzle, and in a minute it's going to crossfade. There you go. That's how long it took him
Yeah.
before I got to the right answer.
Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct.
Then this drummer is really pissed at him.
Conclave
Yep.
tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou.
The high wore off on Virginia. She's
Yeah.
into this shit.
I
now.
like the way she says Bayou, Because in Cuban Spanish, in Cuban slang, Bayou, which is spelled B-A-Y-U, means like, I guess the best translation would be like a mess, or like, not a mess, but like a big happening, like a big party. You'd call that like a bayou, like a you know, like a big to do, I guess.
Yeah, all right. So I was kind of waiting for a filthy word. I was
No.
real excited, and then
So it's so like in Cuban, like if you'd say, "Oh man, what a party" or something, you'd say "Tremendo bayou." So it sounds like the way Virginia Capers said bayou. So that always makes me laugh.
she's French New Orleans Cuban.
Yeah,
Kinda.
why not? Why not?
And we had to speed this thing
How
up
nice.
because
I like this.
she does. The thing turns you around a lot. You're just supposed to follow this
Yeah.
little blinking dot in the bottom right for those of you who hasn't played it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
And it fucks with you every time you go into a screen. I think it just randomly goes, go left, no,
Yeah.
go right, no, go up, no, go down. And then once you've done that a couple of times, then it just goes, all right, you solved it. Here we go. And let's just walk on in.
Oh no! I hope you saved the game.
Did I? Well, thank God for editing that. Also, picture
Yeah.
boots.
You,
This.
what are you doing here?
I was just
I'm in my speedos.
That stance.
excuses.
Yeah, the
Yes.
speedos and that stance going, let's do the Egyptian. And also the three dudes in the foreground just going, I don't know what's going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
and the
dude just
super
straight up
slow
murdered
motion
another dude.
choke.
We're fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And I always thought that
They didn't play the
really
death
don't
noise.
want to be dead.
No, actually they
Can we
didn't.
try
It was
that
scary
again?
enough when the snake fell on his head, but this big muscular dude this big African dude that just goes over and squeezes the life out of you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't need a
When
sound
in
effect for
Rome.
that.
When in Rome, put on a crocodile mask,
Yeah, there you go.
and don't forget to take off your shoes.
And no one's gonna notice that he just leaves his clothes right at the outskirts of the circle.
Yeah, what was he expecting the outcome of this to be? Honestly,
I don't know. He's
you
just,
have to wonder.
yeah, and he almost went into his Egyptian stance and then goes, "Welcome,
Yeah.
bro.
Please join the other side.
You're okay. I've never seen you before. Your jeans are kind of weird, but fuck it. I'm gonna let you in. Also,
Yeah,
doesn't it
no
look
one
like
else is wearing jeans.
Name the
doesn't it
great
look like
serpent
Booby
who
Lady
crushes all
over by the
his
pole is
coils.
wearing like a Santa Claus mask, like with the beard and everything?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Gonzalez.
Now you mentioned it. I like that they have the little goat on the leash.
Brother.
Poor little goat. He doesn't
goat
know what he's in
Is
for.
the
Yeah, the goat
destroyer
does not know
of
what he's
men.
in for.
But that goat does have horns. Also, if you'll notice, on the third foreground man on the right, the
correct,
foreground
brother
vines kind of accentuate the butt crack.
Enjoy yourself,
Yes, they do.
brother.
I never noticed that.
There's like a flower opening of butt
Yeah.
crack.
That is awesome. And there you
Oh,
go.
here we go.
Everyone
Oh,
suddenly woke up.
and the ambient noise just started, so...
Yeah, and
Also,
what-
are your cycles still down? Because it's
Oh,
just, like,
hell yeah.
painfully slow.
I was just gonna say what you can't see on this recording is me frantically hitting Control F12, going, "Holy shit, this is slow." But
I
this
like
part of the
that-
game is very slow. I think they kind of maxed out how many sprites
Maybe.
could be on screen at the same time.
There was a little thing that just happened there that I thought was cool that I had never noticed before, where the sprite actually, the lighting on the sprite dynamically changed as she walked past the fire. It darkened
Did it?
and turned into a... Yeah, she got darker in silhouette form when she walked in front of the fire.
Wow, this is before we had anything called dynamic lighting, so they
Yeah.
must have animated that. They must have hand animated that.
Oh, they had to have done, yeah. I mean, look at Dr. John. When he choked Gabriel, they have these very intense shadows on him, too.
And Tim Curry just had a fit in the recording.
Yeah.
I think he tried to get into Stewart's stash and just went, "Yeah, this is not for me."
Oh, there's the ring of fire.
Also, as a game developer, you know the hassle of getting two sprites to sort of face each other without, standing on top of each
sure.
other or standing a mile away from each other. And when Dr. John was blowing that shit in Gabe's face, his sprite was actually like miles north of Gabe's
Yeah.
sprite, but
Well, and his sprite just shifted to the left a bit so that he could walk in, because he was a lot closer before.
and this
But
is just
anyway.
the animation crew going, we're not quite sure how to animate this bit, so we're
It
just
is a
gonna
very
recycle.
well put together scene, though.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it would actually work better if they didn't put in the tiny FLV sequences of, you know, the blood hitting the knife and all this shit.
Yeah.
It would actually work better if it was just this.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's Linda Gary.
Oh, here we go.
You cannot change your
This is not even her most fierce performance.
No,
that
that's at
comes
the end.
later. Yeah.
I will find. I will destroy.
That's Grandma Night, everyone. No!
No!
Also, I have been told on Twitter, that was a frighteningly embarrassing conversation. The picture on the right, that thing sticking out, is not actually her boob being drawn in a weird way. That is the snake coiled around her chest. But honestly, until a month ago, all I saw was a weirdly drawn boob that was like mid bounce.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
was
sorry.
just gonna comment on Gabriel's really hairy armpits. It's not actually really hairy armpits, it's just the grass. But the way that the grass looks with his arm there, it just looks like he's got a really big bushel of hair coming out from underneath.
I really want to see those graphic novel panels, like in high def, like they were originally drawn, because they are beautiful.
Yeah.
My head.
And
my head.
they really are.
have
The game is not doing them
my
any
head.
favors by scaling them down to 320 by 200.
No.
Come on, get dressed.
Sadly, the technical limitations of the time.
Starting to remember.
Ooh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Even though the game is running in 640
Oh
by
no, he
480.
put his shirt back on. Oh well, I'm not
Oh,
putting
God.
mine back on.
Priestess of the voodoo cartel. They're responsible for
I'm not,
murders
because
that
I'm
have
wearing
been
headphones
doing
with
for
cords. I
years.
can't do that.
Yeah,
I would just
exactly.
stay naked for the rest
Last
of the.
night she was the leopard. Like in my
The
dreams.
leopard.
I
Lepophos!
know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
Leah Ramini's just looking at her watch while she's reading that
She
line.
became someone, something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
Maybe. I mean,
I followed
sure,
you.
we did a lot of drugs,
Yeah,
Dr.
I had
John.
How
about the
did
gangs.
he get
Did you
home?
know that they arrived in New Orleans?
How
She
did Grace
followed him.
follow him?
Just in
Yeah,
time
yeah,
for
but
the
how
voodoo
did she
influx.
follow him? Did she take an Uber or something?
There were no
And then-
Ubers in 93, so.
Well, no. Well, did she take a taxi
Let's
to the
believe that I
swamp,
did.
and then
If you've been
she has to have
circling
carried
outside,
him
I don't know
and
what
then
she
gotten
would've
him
done
back
to
on
me.
his motorcycle? So does Grace know how to ride a motorcycle?
There's that
What
too,
about
yeah.
Tesla?
Actually, good question, because Grace rides a bicycle.
Does she?
Which. Yeah, she rides a. No, wait, that's the newspaper dude.
Talisman.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Grace
Yes.
walks.
Yeah,
to
Grace just
work.
walks everywhere.
It's your
Alright,
destiny.
well, she
So
can
maybe
run
she
pretty
walked-
damn fast.
She
Run your
walked to
way
the
through this
swamp.
or you'll end up
She
dead.
walked to the swamp.
Now
on
I'm
a
just
hunch.
getting. Now I'm just getting a great
have to
image
call
of
the
Gabriel
great
riding his
Uncle
bike
Joe.
and Grace just running in the behind him, like in Punch
He knows more
Out.
about this than we do.
Little Mac riding on the bike. Or no, his trainer riding on the bike and Little Mac running behind him. But Gabriel on the motorcycle and Grace running behind him. Somebody
Yeah, and
out
Gabriel
there,
driving
I
really
implore
slowly
you.
as well, like on a
Possession
moped.
is
Like,
convenient, that
Yeah.
Call Wolfgang, Gabriel.
I'm putting
I'll
out
be
a
in
call to your viewers. I want someone to make that fan art. I want them to do Gabriel riding on his motorcycle with Grace running behind him. In
I've
the
never
style
actually
of
gotten
Punch-Out.
fan art, so I'd be really interested in actually
Guten
seeing
Tag,
fan art.
Sie
And the
haben
first
schon
fan art I'd
gelernt?
ever get was
This is
Gabriel
Gabriel
just
Knight.
pissing about on his
Nice
bike
to
with his
Wolfgang,
manic
please.
Grace running behind him.
Yeah.
Knight.
I want to see
Ein
that.
Moment, bitte.
Ah, the late great Mary Kay Bergman in
good.
what
Ah,
is
yes.
arguably the role of her life.
Such a dream last night.
Oh, I
There's a
had
good reason.
such a dream last night. It was so erotic, you would not even know where to begin. I woke up in a puddle of you don't want to know.
Of my own sweat and various other bodily fluids.
Ugh,
Bet it
Gertie
you
is
like
going
me
to
to go
have her
dancing?
work cut out for her today.
Yeah. Oh my
Burn
god.
the sheets. My god.
Tell me about
Also, we forgot to pay our electricity bill, so
Ah, yeah.
Last night, I'd say that Gunther's Mr. Stetlow is now.
poor
the
dude. I
final
mean, he's
lord
I
of the
think he's an Academy
It
Award
seems she
winning
still
actor, or at least a
controls them by
celebrated
possessing
actor.
her female
Yeah.
descendants and
From
speaking
Syphilis
through them.
Jr. And they just
You
kind of
remember
stuck him in
Gunther's
the
journal,
chair
he said
and
that
gave him the
Tetlow was
script and
possessed by her father's
didn't
lord
really bother
during the
giving him
killings
any
in
instructions. But then again,
This sounds
same as every other character in the game.
Well, I mean, they at least give him the face later on in the game when they're in the snake mound.
Yeah, and the very nice long silvery hair that makes him look like the fucking lion.
Yeah. But and I am very impressed that they bothered to even do the lip sync of his silhouette there because it is very good.
Yeah, that is actually very interesting, and also that he does provide another. Do we still have to do the accent? He provides another big ass info dump here, but this time it's optional. You can just hang up on the fucker.
That's true. Also, I like how they stylistically they did that blue glow on his right side to sort of distinguish where the shadow ends.
Yeah, and I just realized Gabriel Knight interested or Virginia Capers Bayou interested in that shadow. But yeah, it is pretty fucking great.
He does look like a ghost a bit though.
And I know I just ragged on poor Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. here, but actually his voice is one of the, I mean, just the timbre of his voice, that raspy kind of old manish kind of one. He's very well cast. Shame on him he had to do that that accent. Sorry.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's serviceable.
Yeah, and it's not as, it could be worse stereotypic speaking.
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't, you know, always go like for instance, Gerde. Just get, I'm cooking you some Frühstück. Even though I know the English word for
German breakfast.
Yeah, and a lot of spots. Yes, we must cut the spots. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these spots. Holy shit, there's a lot of spots.
She's preparing them to send to the Irish contingent of Catholic priests in New Orleans.
Oh, it's all full circle.
It all comes full circle.
She's got a mail order thing going with Madame Casimir.
She does.
She's got a thing for Irish people. Anyway, if anyone is interested, I mean, we're just sitting here making jokes, and this is actually the major info dump of the game. The rest is just research. I mean, the previous ones, Dr. John and Hartridge and all this shit. This is the main info dump.
This is the
one that ties it together.
Yeah, this is the info dump as it relates to Gabriel and his heritage and his reason for being in this whole thing. It's not a historical info dump.
No, and it's foreshadowing a lot, and and again, that's kind. It's interesting that you can just sort of skip all of this. You just have to ask him about one thing and then close the window. But if you take your time to go through the dialogue tree, you learn an awful lot.
Yeah.
Which I'm just debating with myself. Yeah, there you go. Debating with myself whether to go through the whole thing or not, and I kind of skipped over most of it. Also, I can't get over how. I mean, I just imagine Heinz is this like ketchup bottle in an Indiana Jones jacket. That's just maybe it's getting kind of late.
My name is Heinz Ritter, and I was 57 years old when I died.
But I taste very good on the burger. Yes. With a little bit of the sauerkraut. And, put me on the Wiener. Yes. And then stick me between the two buns.
I recently learned why they're called wieners.
We Ritters have been Schattenjägers for many centuries.
Penises or sausages?
Sausages.
Okay.
We have records.
Because
just have to check, you know.
Early as the 13th century.
Because they're from Vienna. Viennas. And then it got bastardized into English as wieners.
Okay, because in Danish, when you go to the supermarket, you can actually buy Wiener sausages. And it's spelled with a W and everything, so...
Right.
But then again, we haven't always been good at attributing foodstuffs to the countries where they originated from. Right. French fries are not French. Danishes are not Danish.
That's true.
All this shit. So they actually got it right once. Hey.
Hamburgers. That's the only thing that actually.
I was just thinking that. And Frankfurters are not from Frankfurt. I don't think. Maybe they are.
Maybe. But yeah, Vienna sausages. I mean, I've heard of Vienna sausages, so it makes sense. Vienna.
And why?
What was that old Bill Hicks routine about JFK who went to Ich bin ein Berliner?
Oh, yeah,
which is a mistranslation. A good thing he didn't go on a tour of Germany. Ich bin ein Frankfurter. Ich bin ein Hamburger.
Yeah, that is true.
I just stole that joke. Yay.
Yeah, well, from a dead comedian. Shame on him.
Good comedian. Very dead, but good. Info dump coming to a close, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, we got 1 minute left of this bitch. This thing.
The first is that her remains.
Yeah, and
now it's time to go to Rittersberg.
Yes, we should probably put on the sweaters and the clothes and the big jackets and shit.
Oh yeah.
It is, my God, is it freezing in Bavaria?
How many? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You know, that never made any sense. It's June.
Yeah.
It doesn't snow like that in June, no matter where you are.
You know what? I never thought of that until you just brought it up. That is weird. What do they think? Like it's the fucking French Alps or Alaska or some shit?
I really don't know. I don't even think it snows like that in Alaska in June. It's like in Tromsø or something.
Yeah. Finland maybe, Siberia maybe, Bavaria is actually like
not even. I just saw some people in Iceland for mittens, like in July, and there was no snow.
You know, here's the crazy part about Iceland and Greenland, right? They were both the sort of Danish colonies kind of thing. We went over there, beat up a few of the indigenous people, and then went home, like the Vikings do. They just rape and pillage and then go home. But for some reason, the reason they're called Iceland and Greenland are actually because of the Vikings, because they just went over there, got very drunk, and apparently got the two countries confused, because Iceland does not have a lot of ice, and Greenland is not very green.
Right.
So Greenland has this constant middle bit that's just ice year-round.
I see. Well, that makes more sense.
And the poor people of Iceland are actually still forced to learn Danish in schools. Talk about... I mean, you thought calculus was meaningless in school? Try fucking Danish.
Well.
Actually don't.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang, and goodbye video.
Goodbye, video. That was fun.
That was fun. I feel like I learned a lot this video.
Yes, me too.
And not about Gabriel Knight, just about pub trivia stuff that'll help you.
Yeah. And once you see the finished edited version, you'll also realize why taking off our shirts for this episode was a really bad idea. But it's done.
It is.
And when you mentioned armpit hair during the voodoo ritual, I just cramped into myself. I just went, nah. Because here's a secret about me. I hate body hair.
Ooh.
I don't know why. It's a freak condition of mine. I don't even like beards.
Oh. Well, then I'm the worst person to have on your stream because I'm unshaven right now, and, well, you can't see right now, but I have my chest low. I don't have a very hairy chest, but there is some on there.
Oh, I should probably qualify that.
Good thing I didn't lift my arms.
I should probably qualify that and say I don't mind body hair on other people. I just really resent my own body hair.
Oh.
Thankfully, I don't have a lot of it.
You strike me as the type who wouldn't have much.
No,
I don't mean that as an insult or anything.
No. I know, and you're absolutely right. I am like a 12-year-old boy from the neck down. Well, yes, including in that department.
No, why did you go there?
I don't know. The Greeks made me do it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this stream. It's not a stream; it's a video. Whatever. We're kind of giddy because we're half naked.
I promise you we'll have more clothes next time if you dare to watch the next episode.
Next episode will be us, still bare-chested, but wearing the trench coat. No. Anyway, please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do, but do leave us a comment because, my god, we love the comments on the previous videos. We're not sure we're going to like the comments on this one, but feel free to leave them anyway.
Yes.
And thank you as always, Mr. Gonzalez. What a pleasure it is. Please follow this dude on Twitter at Grundislav Games and check out his game, Lamplight City, on grundislavgames.com. And he was 9'7". I don't remember. That's a lot. That's taller than me.
I'm not that tall. I'm 5'6".
All right, cool. I'm 6'9".
Jesus Christ, you're a Nordic giant.
I know. People got very weird at Adventure X the last time. Dave Gilbert had this sort of look on him like, I don't want to talk to this person. And then he was kind of forced to anyway.
We're all the same height sitting down.
Yeah, you think so. Anyway, what's the next fact that I have to remember and obviously forget for the next episode?
Well, I just told you how tall I am, so we'll take that one.
Well, that was from the previous episode.
No, the previous episode was shoe size.
Really? Was it?
I told you I'm a 9.5 shoe size, and I'm 5'6" tall.
Oh, okay. Well,
Next one will be weight, and then it'll be... I don't want to know what the next one will be.
Please let's not do any more measurements because I know what the next area is going to be, and I don't think YouTube is ready for that.
I don't think so either.
Although I kind of just, shot my own load on that one. Wow, there's going to be a lot of editing in that outro. Or not. You never know.
Libel alert.
gonna get that sound effect from Gareth. Alright, cool. Yes, I already did my outro spiel, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you around the Chrono Stream. We are so tired.